Get safer, cleaner water for your family with the Big Bubba S100 Whole Home Filtration System. Certified to protect against lead, PFAS, cysts, and chlorine, taste, and odor. In this video, we'll show you how to install the Big Bubba S100 step by step. The plumbing tools needed for installation will include an adjustable wrench, drill, and 3/8 inch drill bit, pipe thread tape, PVC pipe cleaner and glue, as well as general tools required for your specific plumbing type. To start, unbox the system, removing all small parts from the upper box tray, making sure all of the items shown here are included. If anything is missing, contact your Watts representative before installing. Next, remove the housing lid and remove the inner packaging foam from around the filter cartridge and housing lid. Properly seat the O-ring on top of the housing and put the lid back on, tightening the nuts in an opposing pattern until they're all fully hand-tight. Place the system in its mounting area. The system must be installed vertically. Remove the union nuts of the inlet and outlet ports. Install the plumbing adapter O-ring into the O-ring groove of each inlet and outlet port. Use only silicone lubricant on the O-rings. Using a PVC primer and glue system, install the PVC plumbing bushings into the inlet and outlet plumbing adapters. Attach the plumbing adapters and reinstall the union nuts hand-tight. Do not use thread sealant of any kind on the union connectors. Apply plumbing tape to the inlet thread of the inline flow meter. Insert the flow meter into the outlet plumbing port with the arrow pointing in the direction of flow and hand-tighten. Insert the two AA alkaline batteries into the flow monitor to energize the display. Apply double-sided tape to the monitor mounting bracket. Press the bracket against a clean, dry surface of the housing. Insert the monitor into the mounting bracket and connect the cable. Apply plumbing tape to the threads of the pressure gauge and insert into the gauge port of the housing lid. Turn off the main water supply to the home and open an inside faucet, both hot and cold side, to relieve any pressure within the plumbing system. Then turn off all water heaters. Connect the water supply to the inlet connection of the system and connect the meter outlet to the water line entering the home. Include user-supplied inlet and outlet isolation valves before and after the system and a system bypass valve. Close all three valves. If desired, install a pressure gauge in the outlet line. Remove the housing drain plug and, following all local building codes, construct a drain line that includes a drain valve. Close the drain valve. Then mount the system to the floor. To start the system up, turn on the main water supply to the home, slightly open the inlet isolation valve, and press the red pressure relief button to bleed air from the system while it's filling with water. Stop pressing the pressure relief button once you can see the water flow from the pressure relief. Fully open the inlet and outlet isolation valves and allow water to flow from the hot and cold side of a downstream faucet until all air has been purged from the plumbing system. Check for leaks. Close the hot side faucet and allow water to flow from the cold side at full flow for 10 minutes to properly flush the new filter cartridge, then turn off the faucet. Turn on all water heaters and the system is ready for use. The Big Bubba 100 will notify you when it's time to change the filter cartridge. Follow these steps to change out the filter. Turn off inlet and outlet isolation valves and open an inside faucet, both hot and cold side, to relieve plumbing system pressure. Press the red pressure relief button until water stops flowing from the button and the pressure gauge on top of the filter housing lid shows 0 psi. Open the drain valve and completely drain all water from the filter housing. Loosen the eye bolt nuts and remove the lid. Grip the handle on top of the filter cartridge, turn counterclockwise, then lift the cartridge up and out of the housing. Inspect and clean the inside of the housing if necessary. Lower the new cartridge into the housing, pushing down while rotating clockwise until the cartridge comes to a positive stop. Ensure the lid O-ring is properly seated on top of housing and reinstall the lid. Swing the eye bolts into the upward position and tighten nuts hand tight in an opposing style pattern until all are fully hand tight. Then close the drain valve. Press and hold the display reset button on the monitor for 6 seconds to reset the gallon capacity to 84,480 gallons. After replacing the cartridge, you'll need to start the system back up. Slightly open the inlet isolation valve and press the red pressure relief button to bleed air from the system while it's filling with water. Stop pressing the pressure relief button once you can see the water flow from the pressure relief. Fully open the inlet and outlet isolation valves and allow water to flow from the hot and cold side of the faucet until all air has been purged from the plumbing system. Then check for leaks. Close the hot side faucet and allow water to flow from the cold side at full flow for 10 minutes to properly flush the new filter cartridge, then turn off the faucet. The system is now ready for use.